The Jets are trading Sauce Gardner to the Colts.
Holy crap.
Holy
that's a home run.
Smokes.
Holy Jesus.
And that is the thing that Mike Reiss was just referring to. What if other teams in the AFC start making real moves today? The Patriots and Colts have the same record, and the Colts just got significantly better.
Jacksonville
with
said
an all-pro caliber player.
They said,
that
Jacksonville,
is a team.
you got Jacoby Myers. We're going to get Sauce Gardner and cover his ass.
And the Pats are going to tell me they're in year one. What year are the Colts in their build?
0.
With Daniel Jones as their effing quarterback.
They don't know what they're in.
Pats better get off their ass. They got 3 hours and 15 minutes to do it.
Holy cow.
Or else the AFC is going to run away without them.
That was a little exhilarating right there. I thought I was going to have to run.
But hey, now
the Patriots were getting so much.
So hey, to bring this back on the Jets, that means the sell-off in New York has started.
Wow.
If they're willing to trade Sauce Gardner, they're absolutely willing to move Breece Hall, which tells me they'll probably do it before the end of the day.
And on that one, Beto, if you can, you might need to pay a little bit of an in-division tax. Although I don't know. So the thing on Breece Hall, like they're probably saying if we're going to trade him, we don't want to lose out on a compensatory draft pick that could be a 3 or a 4 the next year. So you might have to give him a 3 to do that. And I think that's rich, but I think I might. I've been going back and forth. I might do it. They got some pass rushers too that might be of interest. So wow, Tim. That was something else.
Wow.
I don't know if I've ever been on when we've had like
that was a big one. That was a big one too.
Sports radio, man.
I was like, where's he going? I'm like, is it Patriots?
Sauce Gardner himself tweeted 6 minutes ago, New York, it's been real.
Wow.
And then within the last minute and a half is when it was reported by everyone. Ian Rappaport, Jordan Schultz, Diana Rossini.
Did they say what they're getting?
2 first-round picks.
See, and I would not, and this is where I would step back.
But talking about a 3 is too rich for the Patriots.
Well, I wouldn't.
That's a bridge too far. Great.
Wow.
Great. Here comes the AFC, guys. Here they come. Ravens, Jaguars, Colts making moves.
Oh, man.
So good for next Thursday, though. Oh, man. It's great. That's the way I think.
Because they weren't going to win that game already.
No, but like, you could take it easy in that game now. Like you don't have to like play.
Oh yeah, that's the attitude.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, short week off of Tampa. Take it easy. Oh, okay. Good idea.
Extra bye
heading into Cincy. It's great.
So Beetle, they have 2 4s next year. So
yeah, we went over their draft board yesterday.
You went over all that. So that's why I'm thinking about it, and I'm like the 3 is as far as I would go. And that's even further than I would probably want it to be a 4 if I had everything I could. I wouldn't go higher than a 4. But
even if a team calls with a Sauce Gardner level player.
Oh, no.
Well, that's what I mean. That's why I always say.
I'm not doing 2 1s.
Right, no. Well,
imagine being a Jets fan, though.
I'm just saying,
your team is
I'm not talking about him for the Patriots. I'm saying a player of that caliber who it becomes available if you can do a mega blockbuster deal. I'm in year 1 thing.
Hey, but that's
if you're
what they
Mike
traded Ramsey
Vrabel,
for. That was
shouldn't be the thing that makes you hang up the phone.
Ramsey was 2 1s. That's a market.
I think 2 1s for this team would be reckless.
Oh yeah, I'd agree with that.
You know,
Depends on the player.
Would you do a 1 for Garrett Wilson? What if Garrett Wilson became available from the Jets?
Yeah. What's he got left on his deal?
That's a good question.
He signed back up, right?
Yeah,
he's under contract.
I think he just re-signed.
Yeah, that's worthy of a 1.
I think we should. I think we should hit it. I think we should hit the breaking news again.
What?
Another 1.
This is breaking sports news. Live Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Mike Reiss.
I don't know if I can handle this.
The double breaker, Mike. The double breaker.
It doesn't stop.
Oh, another move. Hey, another one coming. Receiver off the board.
Yes.
Come on. What, you don't have it? I have it.
Go ahead, Beetle.
Rashid Shaheed to the Seahawks from the Saints.
That's what Jordan Schultz was talking about.
On the move. So the Seahawks, Saints, according to
fast guy. It's a fast guy.
Schultz earlier in the day, were looking to make a move, looking to add a receiver. And so a receiver is on the move.
Put him with Smith and Jigba.
Rashid Shaheed from New Orleans to Seattle. Don't have the compensation yet on that one, but we do know that Sauce Gardner is going from the Jets to the Colts for 2 first-round draft picks. The NFL trade deadline,
It's so much bigger than the NBA.
in the last several years, has become more meaningful, and I think that is being proven again today already, and it is not even 1 p.m. yet. Mike, we got some blockbuster deals happening.
Jets were talking Super Bowl 2 years ago, and now they're completely dilapidated. Wow.
I would not. Shaheed did not do much for me, and I think part of that's tied
I'd rather
to
have Olave.
Yes, rather have Olave, and part of that too is yeah. So that one, the Sauce Gardner one, that's unbelievable.
Did the Patriots ever check in on Shaheed at any point, from what you've heard?
I haven't heard anything.
I wonder
on
if they. I'm just curious
No.
if they had any interest in that player.
I haven't sensed that receiver has been really on their radar. I think they do like the group. I think the Booty injury, if it was more serious, potentially could have changed that. But, I mean, they've had 6 different receivers lead the team in receiving in a game. They're the only team to do that. And I think the chemistry in that room is such with Diggs as the leader that would be maybe be a little more careful adding someone to that room. But the running back, which we talked about, the pass rusher, I think those are a couple areas. Maybe corner, if that was even an option, but not so much.
By the way, I know Zoe is kind of mocking the Jets going from being we're going to the Super Bowl to where they are now. I think that's a great trade for them.
Oh, I agree with that.
That's
Two
perfect for
ones.
them. It's a good move.
And Aaron Glenn's a former really
It's a
good
good
cover
move.
corner. He knows what the DNA of the defense should be. And if Sauce is causing problems, and he fell off last
I was
year.
going to say, he's on the
didn't have a great
decline.
year.
He's not getting better. He's getting
His
worse.
first 2 years were great, and then he went downhill.
It's an excellent trade for them. And if they draft well, it positions them to be
I'm
a
not making
better
fun of them
team.
getting rid of. It's just like their whole team and their thought of what they were just completely just went to crap.
What happened to
2 years,
Gardner?
less than 2 years.
What happened to him? He
Got paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted to get paid, and then he got paid.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's You've seen it happen
but
before.
That's the Gonzalez still.
He got paid. That's what happened.
And I will say on Gonzalez,
Went to
and
Revis Island.
these corners, the Patriots corners, Gonzalez, Davis. Do you remember when Gonzalez got drafted? People were saying, I don't know how physical he is. Like,
How
about that,
though?
Yeah.
Dude, he came out. I said that on the broadcast. He came up twice during that game and just completely took out the legs of the running back, but it was the violence of the hit lower in the shoulder.
I'll never forget. I think it was his first preseason game when Gonzalez got ran over.
Yeah,
on
I
the
remember.
side.
It was
Yeah.
Ravens.
Yeah,
And we were talking about that.
Raven tight end.
But Beetle, like, when we watch these games over, and Zoe calls it out live, which I'm always so impressed with. These corners, they're playing so physical that there's the part of the reason you talk about run defense. They haven't allowed a running back 50 yards in a game this season.
Yeah.
Part of the reason is those corners. You saw the Falcons trying to get outside. They couldn't get outside because Gonzalez, Davis, even Marcus Jones in there, they playing very physical. So, but that'll be interesting when Gonzalez gets his extension from the Patriots when he's eligible after this season. Does that potentially change? Because I've been very impressed with his style of play relative to what the reputation was, or the questions, I should say, coming out.
Well, it's been an exciting couple of minutes here with this deadline. RJ on the Cape has some thoughts on it before we let Mike Reiss go. RJ, what do you got?
I got strong feelings. I think the Colts trading 2 first-rounders for Sauce Gardner is legitimately hilarious. As much as I thought highly of the Colts, I don't think that anymore. That is a horrible trade. They might have just revitalized the Jets with that. I love Christian Gonzalez, even though he's been putting us through a little bit of BS. Someone offers me 2 first-rounders for him right now. See you later, Christian.
Rams did it for Ramsey, and they won a Super Bowl.
I would never, RJ. I would never trade Christian Gonzalez. I would for what the Patriots want to do. I think that's number 1 on your to-do list in the offseason. You sign him to an extension, and you keep building up that young core. And that's basically the crux of what we're talking about at the trade deadline. I think the Patriots' approach is try to regenerate the roster with young talent.
Things got hot here in the hot tub, man.
So,
You got all excited. Reese got all excited.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah,
It was
that was a
big
big one,
thing.
man.
I think what RJ is saying is right. Maybe, long term, over the next year, the Jets are better positioned moving forward. But the Colts are making this move not just about, the contract and life of this deal. He signed a 4-year extension. It's about the rest of this season for them. That's why they're motivated to do the deal right now at the deadline.
And I think that
And they might get a rejuvenated Sauce Gardner. On his best day, Sauce Gardner is one of the best.
The Miami quarter went there. It was Vontae Davis, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it worked out right away, like it was an impact guy. And
And then it fell off pretty
Then he
quick.
quit at halftime, right? Didn't he?
But let me ask you this. Right now, where are the Colts finishing in the AFC? All three of you. Where would you put them right now? Are they going to win the AFC?
Fifth or sixth.
I was to say, maybe four, somewhere in there.
What's their schedule look like?
Well, let's pull it up, but let's just say you 5th, 6th, 4th. Okay, so then you get to April, and you finished 4th, 5th, 6th in the AFC, and then you don't have your first-round pick, and you're trying to build your team. It might work from right now, today.
But they still have the player. He has term left on the deal. They just add it. You know what I mean?
I do, but
You don't have your pick, but you also now have Sauce Gardner.
Well, I thought that's what you're saying. Like, would you rather have the player or would you rather have your picks? Like,
my thing is, if you're only going to finish 4th, 5th, or 6th in the AFC,
Make the deal.
and you just made this deal, well, what? I think I'd rather have the picks.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I would rather have the picks.
But if
too.
you're telling me that, this puts the Colts
Over
in
the
the
top.
number 1 spot, and they're better than the Bills, they're better
I think you still need a
than the
quarterback.
Chiefs.
Daniel Jones isn't their quarterback
Yeah.
for the future.
You think they're going to win their division? No?
The Colts?
Yeah.
The Colts should win the
Okay.
South.
Okay, so they're going to win their division. They're going to
Home
win
playoff
their
game and
division.
lose.
And
They'll lose round one.
right now, I have to get their schedule.
So I have
Like,
right
does this make
What do
them?
you got?
Falcons, Chiefs, Texans, at Jaguars, at Seahawks, Niners, Jaguars,
Oh, they're-
at Texans.
oh, God, they're
That's
bad.
it's a tough schedule, right?
Niners in Seattle, they're going to lose those.
I still
Chiefs.
think
right?
with that, the Colts could be an 11-win team.
So my thing. So they win 11. But here's my question: you make this deal. You think you can win the AFC? Like, do you
Yes.
feel convicted right now that
no.
you
Even
pick
with
the
him, no.
Colts based?
I wouldn't bet it.
You're
That's
not being
why
Buffalo. You're not being Kansas City.
But you're
not
much
being-
better positioned to win a playoff game because of it.
You are.
You are.
one playoff game.
Well, how do you know that one doesn't turn into two?
All right.
If you can cover, Mike, you know how that goes. Right?
I do. I guess my point, I'm just trying to give the alternative viewpoint that, if it's exciting now, and then, you finish 4th or 5th in the AFC, you win one playoff game, and then you're out, and then you're preparing for the draft, and your first pick is at number 60 in the second round, and, doesn't feel so good
All right,
at that point.
we got to let you go, Mike. Thanks for
All
the
right.
hour.
We do
That was fun.
we do have the compensation,
See, Mike.
the full compensation
What do we
on
got?
Sauce if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 26 and 27 first rounder plus a player,
Plus a player.
Throwing
Who's
a
the
player
player?
into it.
Wow.
Quarterback?
unnamed player.
Unnamed player. Player to be named later today. That's
was
coming
great.
up. All right,
Appreciate
Mike.
you guys.
Appreciate it. Mike Reiss.
All right, 2 weeks,
On the
Kyle
ESPN.
Williams.
2 weeks. Got 2 more
Lunch
weeks.
for everyone.
We've given him an extension.
Start ordering it now.